few more super chats, and I get to you to end it off.
Okay.
Ask the girls to rate themselves 1 to 10 and why. We got to do it. They want to know. They want to know. So let's start. And appreciate the support, D. Williams. Let's start over here. Rate your.
The last one.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start over here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to rate yourself only on looks, not what's on the inside. I know on the inside, you're precious, you think you everything. Forget the inside. Let's only go with looks.
Me?
Yeah, start with you.
Broke my scale. It's broken.
Period.
Well, let's give 1 to 10.
The scale's broken.
Okay, but still give a solid answer.
Exceeded.
Okay, well, give an actual answer.
Okay, 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay. And why? He wants to know why.
Because of the way I present myself. You know, like, I'm done up, hair did, makeup did, you know, nails did, jewelry on. I got, you know, presentable clothes on as well, like posture up. I got confidence, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's why. All right. And what about you? Rate yourself 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give myself a 9. Only because I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, but I love myself and I feel like I'm comfortable with myself, so I don't need stuff to be told, like, you know, a rate for myself. I feel like I'll give myself a 10, but in reality, I'll say a 9, you know.
Say a 9? Okay.
You said looks.
What about you?
I give myself a 10 just because I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm a 10.
Period.
Okay. And what about you?
I would do the same. I'd give myself a 10 because I love my smile, and that's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
And then just everything else inside. Like.
Okay. And I have a question for you starting here. Who do you think is better at self-improving, men or women?
Self-improving?
Yeah.
Women.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like women too, actually.
Okay. What about you?
Women.
What about you?
Women.
So how are y'all all better at self-improving when y'all just rated yourself 9s and 10s? That's just nonsense. If you are 9 and 10, time out, stop. Y'all gonna get this heat now. If you are a 9 or a 10, then there isn't any room. If you're the 9, you have a little bit of wiggle room for self-improving. If you are 10, there's no wiggle room for self-improving. 10 means, one mic at a time, ladies, for hands down. 10 means, why would I stop giving y'all this heat? Y'all want to speak. Y'all gonna get this work. So listen, 10 means that you are perfect. There isn't any room for self-improvement. 9 means that you're dang near a supermodel. You should be on Vogue and all the covers of the magazine. You should be making money off your beauty. That's what that means. Now, the other question was, you said that women are better at self-improving. The fact is that you're not better at self-improving because the high self-esteem you have. You have too much self-esteem. If your self-esteem is here, then where is it any room for the improvement to come? You know what I'm saying? You have a very solipsistic view of yourself. You think that the world revolves literally around you. Where we all know I'm a 6'4", black, intelligent, smart, successful man, and I wouldn't give myself a 10 in looks or in anything. I'll give myself like a 7. You know what I'm saying? And I have more value than what? I'm like in the top 1% men, if we actually speak about it factually. Finances, height, you know, intellect, all of it. Assertiveness, dominance, all of it. I'm in the top 1%. I still give myself a 7 because I don't think the world revolves around me. I'm very realistic. I know that there are LeBron Jameses out there. There are Jay-Z's out there. There are, you know, many men that is doing great things, and I know that I have more improving that I have to do on myself. I can self-improve in so many ways. So since I know that I can self-improve in so many ways, then that means that there's an open area for me to have ambitions and to assert myself, right? So that's why men are just better at self-improving because we don't think the world revolves around us. Women literally think the world revolves around them, so there's no area to self-improve if you're 9s and 10s. Go ahead.
Okay, so I do want to go ahead and say that I was never always looking like this. Best believe, okay? I had to work
mamacita.
to get
Maybe it
to
wasn't
look like
mamacita.
this, okay? I used to look like a brace face, but even before that, my teeth was like everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
So that's that first off. Next thing, I used to wear hand-me-downs. I had to work to get these clothes that I put on my body. Everything I got on me is me, okay? So maybe, you know, right now there's no space for improvement, but I already done did that. I am young, but I already done did that. So you got to understand, you know, that's why I am where I am.
Everyone knows people don't really care about the struggle. Like when you see a bum on the street, just a bum. But when you see a guy that's that dude, you're like, oh, he that guy, right? All of us, especially women, I'll say women, they don't care about what you had to do to become the person you are now, right? You are the person you are now because time continues to go on. Since time continues to go on, you either move with time or you let time, you know, go past you and then you don't progress, right? So you're either progressing or you're regressing. So yeah, kudos to you. You said that you didn't always used to look like this and you upgraded in other aspects as far as maybe, you know, the way you dress and stuff like that. That's cool. That still doesn't mean that you're a 10. I don't think that anyone was a 10. Jesus, maybe. Yeah, he was perfect. That was the only perfect person, right? Yeah, let's give it to Jesus. But yeah, good question, chat. Y'all like, dang, come on, Cooley. Why you gotta get a heat? It's almost over. We got 2 more chats and we gonna end it. We got, and thanks for the support, D. Williams. Good question, my man. Holiday Tone sends in $2. He says, come to Florida. Shorty in the white is easy work. Yo, they coming at you in the white. Maybe that's a good thing, though. Maybe that means that they're attracted to you. Surge, DeRush sends in $2. Thank you for that support. And from there, let's say, did we give for you? Any questions? If not, then last thoughts.
No. Well, the rating thing, I feel like the question was how you rate yourself. That's how I feel. I mean, like, and it's like how you rate yourself. It's like how you see yourself, right? You didn't say inside. Now we all have problems. Nobody's perfect here. Like, but if you saying for me, this is how I feel. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially them, this is how they feel. So you can't just say, oh, nobody's da da da. But so it's not like we're saying, oh, we're perfect. We're a 10. Like everything about us is perfect. Like period. But it's just in general. It's like maybe to them that's how they feel. Like to me, I feel like I'm a 9. I feel like if I'm a 9, I'm a 9. Doesn't mean that I'm the perfect person in the world, that I gotta be on Vogue and on magazines. Like, no. It's just, to me, I feel like I carry myself gracefully, and I feel like as me as a person, this is how I feel. But if other people could see me different, anybody could see me different, but it's just like, to me, that's how I feel. Like, it's not saying that I'm perfect, like I'm better than everybody else,
so
or
what
like
do you
I need
think
to be on
reality
magazines.
is reality the way you see the world, or does it reality take into the account the way everyone sees the world?
Well, and if it's like everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Answer that question real quick. What do you think reality is?
Okay, so reality is how.
Let's be concise. Is reality the way you see the world, or is reality the way the world operates?
Well, for me, my reality is how I see the world, because it's how I see it.
Yeah, got you. So stop it there. Like I said, that's a very solipsistic view, right? Yeah. Women tend to have this high sense of ego about themselves, that you think everything just revolves around you, right? And that type of view is very subjective. It's not objective, right? So you know that there are actual models. Everybody knows this. It's like me saying, yeah, I'm the best basketball player ever. I should be playing for the Bulls, but I ain't, right? That'll sound stupid. Oh, I'm the prettiest girl. To me, I'm a 10. That's stupid. Like,
but I feel like that's stupid. But I feel like that's your Like, that's your confidence level.
Yeah.
Like, if I think I'm a 10, then I don't care what anybody else thinks, because that's what I think
Like,
within
what am I
myself.
supposed
Is there a
to do?
space for improvement? Absolutely. I
Right.
think that
But the
people
point
work
is,
on
if
themselves
you
and
think
improve.
this, that's not the point I'm making is, and why I asked the other question, because I didn't get on y'all ratings. I didn't say anything about
we're
that.
not saying that. It's just the point.
I'm saying that since you have this view of yourself, my question was, who's more likely to self-improve? Who do you think is better at self-improving? And all of you ladies think, y'all said that women are, but then you also said women are nines. Y'all all think y'all are 9s and 10s, and most women tend to think that they have very high standards for they think very highly of themselves, which is fine, right? Which is fine. But to be realistic, the person that is more realistic in their views, they have a higher probability to self-improve. That's just like, for example, people have this victim mindset. They think that, oh, well, I need reparations, black people, maybe the Spanish community. Oh, I need this. We need more open borders. We need to get all my cousins and nephews in here. Whatever it is, right? You may have this view, and it is this like self-entitlement to yourself, right? And the only reason why you have this is because you're living in your own box. You're not looking at the world outside of yourself. So, and that kind of creates a victim mindset. You become a victim to yourself because you can't self-improve. So if you think you are a 10, that's literally becoming a victim to yourself, because if you thought in reality, like, yo, these people are doing better than me here, those people are doing better. I'm doing better than some people too over here, but I need to be great. I need to self-improve. So there's no way I could be a 10, right?
Excuse me.
That's what I was just trying to say. Like, just because you think off of looks,
but no,
it doesn't
but
mean
listen,
that in
this is what I'm
general
saying.
You're
So now-
not progressing.
But you weren't saying that, because then you would give a more realistic answer, like, yeah, like I'm a 5.
I never
I'm a
gave
6.
myself a 10. I said I'm
said
a
a
9.
9.
Only
You
because
was the only one that
I
had a
would've
little wiggle room for
I would have
self-improvement.
said, honestly, I would have said an 8, but you know, I just keep myself like higher standards. But anyways, no, I'm just saying, like, it's just like, yeah, I have like way more
So
stuff
I got
that
a
I need to
question for
improve
y'all.
on.
Here's
but
a
it's
better
just
one.
like,
Here's a better one. Now, y'all all gave y'all ratings. You said 9, you said 10, you said 10, you said 10. And this is what y'all think about yourselves. So let's hear if let's see where y'all mindsets are based off what I just told y'all. Do you think that other people, I don't care if you don't care, but do you think that other people view you as a 9 and 10?
No.
no, and nobody ever views anybody as anything. It's just like,
No, we view people as stuff. People
But
judge all
what
the
makes
time.
you think that, like, if I consider myself a 5, why would someone else consider me a 10 if I consider myself a 5? You get what I'm saying?
No. If you consider yourself a 5, you have a higher probability of getting yourself to a 10. That's what I'm saying.
True, but no, you're right. You're right.
That's
But
what
how
I'm
is that
saying.
true? No, I get what he's saying.
How is
If
it
you're
true?
a 5, you can become a 10.
yeah, I
get what I'm
understand where he's coming from, but it was just like in the sense of, it's like, if she could view herself as a 10, you don't have to view her as a 10. You could be like, oh, this girl's like a 5 or 7, whatever. But it's like, to her, she's like, okay, I'm a 10. As it beauty wise, because you said, you didn't
Yeah,
say
with beauty.
inside, you said outside. So who are you to tell her she's not a 10?
Yeah, so-
this is how you asked her the question. So that's how
I'll
she
let you go.
feels.
Yeah, because you could go ahead and take it in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone could be homeless looking at me thinking I'm a 10 because of how I present myself. Someone who is a model who has much more than me can think I'm a 5, can think I'm a 4 because they have much more than what I have. It depends who is looking at that person, and it depends what their insecurities are as well, to be looking at that person and judging them based off those insecurities.
Yeah, you
That's where it comes from.
just tried a little bit critically think, but you still failed. Let me help you out. So that's still not the full thing, right? So the full thing is this. Well, listen, ladies, this is clear. You just gave an example. Well, a homeless person could think that I could think I'm a 5, but the homeless person could think I'm a 10. I could think I'm a 6, but the person that work at McDonald's could think I'm a 9, right? You gave these ratings based off of this. The facts is that if we put you and all y'all and a lot of you with 10 other women, and we have the person at McDonald's, the homeless person, all judge, they wouldn't be judging you those same ratings. You get what I'm saying? So the world, this is how ratings work. If we line all 4 of y'all up, based off y'all ratings, you may have some guy that be like, dang, girl, you is a 10, girl. I want to tackle that. We may have a guy say y'all 10s. You may have a guy say you a 9. But if we put all 4 of y'all stand up and let men rate, she's probably going to be the most prettiest one, and then the ratings is going to go down from there. That's truthfulness. That's being 100% no fugazi. So that's how it's going to go. Because men, we prioritize a certain type of body structure, looks, and all of that, right? So then that means that the objective view of you comparing yourself to other people and having other people compare you to other people, that's an objective view, and that's the facts. So I mean, if we put y'all next to Beyonce, if we put y'all next to Cardi B, if we put y'all next to any of the celebrities that y'all like to listen to or watch, y'all gonna be zeros.
But wait, there's different standards though, because some of them had plastic surgery and some didn't. So if you want to go and put some, yes, it does matter. If you want to go ahead and put them into a category of whether or not they even got plastic surgery or if they're natural, there's a whole different type of beauty standard.
I mean, looks to a man, I feel you on the plastic surgery. I like natural, totally fine. But at the end of the day, looks is looks. It don't matter if it's plastic or not. If she look good, she just look better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's how men kind of operate. That's just like girls kind of operate. You see the dude that's tall, he attractive, he got that swag about him, he convey himself nice with girls. You see the other dude, he may be good looking, it's just like, he ain't that nigga though. you nice, but you ain't that nigga right there. You put me in a room next to some NBA players, I'm not that nigga. I'm regular dude. Right? You put me in a room next to some regular dudes around the town, I'm that.
But sometimes people like that regular. Like sometimes
but
people
that's
like
what I'm saying.
regular.
Generally speaking, that's why I said that even me as literally in my stats being like a 1% man, I would literally still give myself like a 7. Because I don't think I think there's room for improvement. So many things I don't
think because we rated ourselves 9 and 10 that we believe the world revolves around us. I think that's totally a different topic, and that's totally. I don't even think that it meshes
view of yourself
with the rate. Like if I believe I'm a 10, right? If my looks, I believe I'm a 10. That does not mean that the person who I am, the work that I do.
We're talking about looks though.
Yeah, but that's so. If we're talking about looks, how do I believe if the world revolves around me? If I'm talking about looks,
if you were talking about everything, I feel like the rate would go down because according to like mental health, all that extra stuff, it probably would go down.
So you're saying?
But you said just looks. You didn't say everything.
Didn't you say you beat before? Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. You threw the chunglata. Maybe so. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. But anyways.